this video, I have combined all three parts of the RadShield Organic Solutions quest into one video. Enjoy the complete series. Welcome to another one of my videos. Help support this channel by subscribing. Today we'll be looking at the quest that rewards you the RadShield. But before we get to that, I just want to say, aren't these the cutest things? I love these frogs. I just wish that you could have them on your campsite, not stuck in a jar, but that they just hop about. Oh, there's another one! Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. Back to what this video is about. To get the recipe for RadShield, you have to complete the quest called An Organic Solution. You start the quest by going to the Ella Ames bunker, which is on the east side of the map. It is just west of the Thunder Mountain power plant. Enter the bunker, and then you're going to go to the first door up here on the left. Go down the stairs, go through the next door, go off to your right and down a couple steps. Go over to this desk with the glowing holotape and either take it or play it. The holotape is not needed for the quest, but I always think that they're nice to listen to. From the desk, you're going to go to the door that's straight in front of it, or the door that is the most right as you look at the desk. The next hallway has 3 doors. You're going to take the middle door into what looks like a science lab. There's a whole bunch of microscopes and a chemistry set, and on the wall to your left as you enter the room is a computer. So go over to that computer. Log into the computer. You're going to go to Research Studies and you're going to click on RadShield. A checkpoint will go up into your upper left hand corner. Organic Solutions will appear on your right hand side of the screen. And that's all you have to do. You can exit the computer. Go into your menu and under Data, go over to your side quest and only highlight your organic solution and then click on whatever button is to show on map, which at the bottom of my screen you see that it's R1 for the PlayStation. Your next destination will be the Southampton Estate, which is just north of the bunker. You're going to be looking for Ella's body there. Fast travel there if you have the location already set, or travel north. And once you arrive, there are 2 structures there. Go to the one that's on your right hand side, which is the house, and you're going to go upstairs. And once you're upstairs, you're going to find the body of Ella right beside the bed on the left hand side. All you need is Ella's research, and once you have that, you can go into your menu under Holo and listen to it. The listing is alphabetical, so look under E, and once you find Ella's research, click on it, select Strangler feed, and you'll hit the next checkpoint. The next thing you do is go back and hit the tracking bone meal and install radio tracking. You might want this, it'll help you find your destination. Go into your menu again under Data and Side Quest and click on Show on the Map, and you'll see your next destination, the Excelsior Model Home, which is just to the east of Ella's bunker. Don't forget to go into your menu under Radio and select the radiation signature tracker so that you can use it. I had never been to the Excelsior Model Home, so I was going to have to hoof it, but it's not that far, it's just south of your current location. I added a tracker outside the circle so I wouldn't get lost as I ran. That's it for part 1 of Organic Solutions Quest. You can find a link to part 2 down in the descriptions. Part 2 will also be the first suggested video in the end screen. If you find this video helpful, like and subscribe. Welcome to another one of my videos. Support this channel by subscribing. This is part 2 of Organic Solutions. If you have not watched the first part, look for the link in my description. and then come back to this video. As a recap, I had just finished talking about traveling to the Excelsior model home as our next destination. Let's look at that again. I had never been to the Excelsior model home, so I was going to have to hoof it, but it's not that far. It's just south of your current location. I added a tracker outside the circle so I wouldn't get lost as I ran. And then travel all the way to the model home, or fast travel if you have it already on your map. If you notice, the radiation signature is still at 0. It'll start to go up to a higher number the closer you get, so keep an eye on that. That'll kind of help you know which direction to go to once you get inside the circle. Now, I don't know about any of you, but if this is what Excelsior model looks like, I don't think I want to purchase one. I do suggest that you've never been to this spot before to explore the model. It's a good retreat place if you should get into trouble, which there is a Deathclaw coming up, so it might be a good place to go hide if you're a low-level player and can't quite deal with the Deathclaw face-to-face. The next step, of course, is to find the bone meal, which is in a Deathclaw nest. So go in behind the house and keep an eye on your radiation signature. It'll kind of tell you what direction that the nest is in. Remember, the higher the number, the closer you are. Here's a hint if you like to snipe. There is this tree in between the house and the Deathclaw nest that is nice to get up into, a safe point. I believe you can still get up into it even if you don't have the marsupial serum that allows you to jump really high. I think there's a low enough branch that anyone can climb up into it. I tried spotting the Deathclaw from this tree, but I was unable to, so I had to move forward, get a visual on the Deathclaw, and then I could retreat back to the tree and still spot it, but you will need to use a scope. You can hit the Deathclaw a couple times and it will come towards you, and then you just stay in the tree and take it out. This one spawned at a level 41, but I guess it is possible that they could spawn higher or lower. I'm not sure, I've only done this quest once so far. You could also try sneaking to the nest, but I would recommend having the sneaking perk card all maxed out before you tried that. Next, continue on to the Deathclaw nest and grab the bone meal. Here's a look at the map. For a reference point for where the nest is located between the model home and the bunker. It could be a random spawn, so maybe the nest is not always located in this spot. Once you grab the bone meal, a complete will pop up and the next quest will come up, and you'll notice there are 3 ingredients you have to grab. They are nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Go into your side quest menu again and look at the update to the quest, and then click on it to find the next location that you'll be traveling to. It's going to be the Dyer Chemical, and you can see the 3 diamonds for the 3 locations that you'll be looking for. They're canisters actually. Here's a different look. Dyer Chemical is located on the east side of the map, just north of the Treehouse Village and southwest of Crevice Dam. Fast travel there, or travel to the point closest. Now you're going to have to decide if you're going to engage all the robots that are located here, or if you're going to sneak. I decided I was going to sneak and try to bypass a lot of these robots and not engage, just to get the quest over with. That's it for part 2 of the RadShield organic solution. You can find part 3 in the description, and it is the final part of this quest. You can also find part 3 in the end screen. If you found this video helpful, like and subscribe. Welcome to another one of my videos. Support this channel by subscribing. This is part 3 of the RadShield Operation Organic Solutions. If you have not watched the first part, look for the link in my description for part 1 and part 2, and then come back to this video. As a recap, I had just finished talking about the 3 ingredients that you will need to grab from Dyer Chemical. Let's look at that now. Now you're going to have to decide if you're going to engage all the robots that are located here, or if you're going to sneak. I decided I was going to sneak and try to bypass a lot of these robots and not engage, just to get the quest over with. The location outside was easy to sneak to. Then there was a location just inside one of the doors. It wasn't too bad. The third location was also just inside the building, so I went back outside and snuck around to it. It was guarded by a Mister Gutsy though, so I had to take him out. Once you grab the third and final canister, another checkpoint will pop up, and deposit chemicals will appear as your next task. You will need to enter the building for this task, and you also have the possibility of encountering a legendary enemy. You can sneak and do this entire quest up to this point. When you engage the machine that's here, you actually stand up and anything around the area will see you. I suggest taking out any enemies that are inside in the immediate area and then activate the machine. Otherwise you'll end up having to fight quite a few of them. I had encountered a legendary Mister Gutsy, and then when I went back in, I had to take out a robobrain. And then I had to finish off the legendary Colonel Gutsy. What I don't like about this game is if you encounter a legendary and it says it's 3 stars, and then you end up with a 1-star legendary weapon or armor. Go through all that trouble and then end up with something small. This next part is the only slightly confusing thing about the quest. I wasn't sure what to do, but just follow this. On the left hand side there is a button for chemical insertion, and just insert all 3 of the items that you collected. A complete will pop up. The next thing you're going to do is go to the right of the keyboard, and then you'll find the catalyst insertion and put the bone meal in there. Then you're going to go to the chemical control, hit confirm. You're going to bypass begin production and go down to flush. I know it sounds like you're flushing a toilet, but you're actually shooting it out into the environment through the water system. Your next task will pop up, which is to collect a Strangler Bloom. I have also created another video about the Strangler Bloom where you can also get the swamp plant. There are random locations for this thing in the same area, so if you want to see another video about it, it's down in the description. There's a link. Now you will be fast traveling back to Dyer Chemical. Once you get there, you're not going to go to the main building, but you're going to stay where the fast travel point is, and you will be turning to the right, and there are gulpers over there. Take those out, and once you do, you can collect the Strangler Blooms that are in the area. They do glow, so if it's at night you'll be able to see them a lot better, which is also shown in the other video that's in the description. I have only found 2 of them in this location, so that's probably it. And once you grab one of the Strangler Blooms, the RadShield recipe will be unlocked. There is usually always feral ghouls in the area, so keep an eye out for them. Now if you notice, when you harvest the Strangler Bloom, you're getting another item called Swamp Plant. The final thing to do is find a chemistry station. I just went back to my camp, and then you're going to go under healing and look for the RadShield, and the ingredients are 2 antiseptic, 1 plastic, 1 purified water, and 1 Strangler Bloom. So every trip that you go to grab a Strangler Bloom, you'll be able to make 4 RadShields if you have the green thumb perk card. For completing the quest, you are awarded random items which include an additional 3 RadShields, and you usually always get the Fat Man that is the like 90% weight, so it's like 3 pounds or something. That's it for this video. If you found it helpful, like and subscribe. You can also check out my description for more interesting videos.